Good morning. It's a beautiful Thursday. It's supposed to be almost 70 today. Is everyone excited? I think if you're working from home, you should go outside with your laptop. I'm planning on doing that. Got a lot of office work to do on my laptop, so I'm going to take it outside. So today is Wake Up Yoga Fusion, and it is 6 a.m. almost, and we are going to get started pretty close to 6 a.m. so that I have my full 40 minutes to be with you guys before we have to hand it over, and then Planks with Pete begins, and then the rest of the morning classes can go as scheduled. Good morning, Audrey. So if you're just setting up your mat, set it up horizontal like we normally have it. Seems to be the best way to get the best view. We're going to be mostly working when we're doing our yoga work facing the right side of my space. So the right side of your mat. At one point, we're going to just go over to the left just so it's an easier time to see what's going on, and so you don't have to try to remember the sequence. But other than that, most of what we do will be facing the right side. And that way you can keep an eye on your device whenever you need to. So good morning, everyone. So today's May 14th. I know that's helpful for some to have the date. So what I'm going to do, I think it's just about 6 o'clock. And good morning, Jeff. How are you? Hope you're well. Miss seeing you in the JCC and cycle classes. So what I'm going to do is get us all set up. If everyone would just grab a mat, if that's comfortable. It's better if you're on, if you have a carpeting, that might give you a little extra cushion, but hardwood floor with a mat works well too. That gives you... Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Dara. Good morning, Mary. Hi, Heidi. So I'm just having everybody set up their mat, those who've just joined, horizontal, and we're going to be working from the right side of the mat. And so wherever your device is. Good morning, Linda. And I did mention that at one point we're going to be working from the left side just to keep a visual. So what I'm going to do is get myself over to the side of the mat so we can get started and give ourselves as much time to get through what I have planned today. So let's all stand towards the right side of our mats, feet spread, feet about hips distance apart. We're just going to start with some simple movement just to get us kind of moving a little bit and then get us into our stronger work. I think it's going to feel like there's a little bit more upper body, but it's kind of an all over thing as well. Take a deep breath, inhale. And I'm going to have you exhale and fold. I want you to soften your knees, round your back, and breathe in. And do that just a few times. Breathe in and exhale and fold. Roll yourself back up. Inhale and exhale. And I'm going to add in on this one. Breathe in. And I want you to pull your elbows back and down. Think of a nice chest opener here. Breathe in, exhale, and fold. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, pull the elbows down, open the chest, a little bit of a back bend. Reach all the way up, exhale, and fold. 2 more times. Breathe in, pull the elbows down, open the chest, reach up, and exhale, fold. 1 more time. Breathe all the way in. Pull the elbows down, open your chest, breathe in, reach up, exhale, and fold. And we're going to step right leg back, drop the right knee, bring the left knee back. Come to all fours. Round your back up. Take a breath. Exhale. A little cat-cow. Breathe in. Good morning, Jillian. Nice to have you. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Just creating the mobility in your spine. And just getting in touch with your breathing as well. Inhale and exhale. Now take your right arm forward, left leg back. Gently pull it in and switch. Left arm, right leg, and switch. Inhale and exhale. Just keep alternating, reaching out in front of you and your leg behind you. Switch. Right arm, left leg. And bring it back to all fours. Take your right arm, slide under your left arm, and bring your right shoulder down to your floor. And then take a breath, and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. And let's do it one more time. Right arm under left. And one more time, left arm under right. Bring your hands under your shoulders, curl your toes, press to down dog. Now we're going to go through a simple sequence, and it's something we'll bring with us through our entire yoga fusion today. Bring yourself forward into plank. Good morning, Deborah. You're going to lower yourself down, press up. Want your legs on the floor. Curl your toes, you're back to down dog. Let's do that again. Forward into plank. And at any time, before you lower yourself down, you can drop your knees. Lower yourself down towards the floor. Press to up dog. Curl your toes, you're back to down dog. Let's do it again. Forward to plank. You're getting a little warmer. Lower yourself down. Press up. Good morning, Doreen. Curl your toes, you're back to down dog one more time. Bring yourself forward into plank. Lower down, elbows in close to your body. Press up. Curl your toes, you're back to down dog. And stay. Take your right leg forward on the outside of your right hand. And press back to down dog. Left side. Outside your left hand. Try to sink your hip. Let's do this a few more times to each side. Right leg forward. And press back. Left leg forward. Should feel a little warmer. Right side forward. And back, left side forward. I'm going to apologize for my cats. I didn't feed them before class this morning, so they might get a little rambunctious. Let's bring yourself forward into plank. Lower yourself down, elbows close to your body, press to up dog, curl your toes, and you're back to down dog. Let's try that one more time. Forward into plank, lower down towards your mat, press the floor away, up dog, and come back to down dog. Now stay. Take your right leg, lift all the way up to three-legged dog. Bring your knee in towards your nose. And push back to three-legged dog. We're going to get to work. Take your knee to the opposite elbow underneath your body and press back up to three-legged dog. Now bring your knee on the outside of your right elbow and press back to three-legged dog. Bring your right foot forward. Extend your front leg. Get a good stretch in your hamstring. Take your left knee down, arms sweep to ceiling, kneeling lunge, hands back to floor. Step your right leg back to down dog. Let's go through our flow. Back to plank, lower yourself down, press to up dog, Curl your toes, you're back to down dog. One more time, forward to plank. Lower yourself down, press up dog. Curl your toes, you're back to down dog. And let's do the other side. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Pull your knee into nose. Press your left leg all the way back up to ceiling. Feel the strong in your upper body. Pull your left knee across to the opposite elbow. Take a breath and push back to three-legged dog. Bring your left knee on the outside of your left elbow. Push back to three-legged dog. Bring your left leg forward and extend your left leg into a stretch. Bring your right knee down. Sweep the arms to your ceiling. Kneeling lunge. Bring your hands back down to the floor and press back into down dog. Here's through the vinyasa again. Back into plank. Lower down, press up, curl the toes back to down dog. One more time. Forward to plank. Lower yourself down, press, curl your toes. You're back to down dog. Now stay. Nice strong down dog. Maybe walk your feet in just an inch. Press your heels towards the floor. Nice strong down dog. And let's go back to the right side. Take your right leg up to three-legged dog. And bring your right foot and plant it between your right and left hand. And drop your left heel. Let's bring it to warrior one. Try to square your hips. Try to find your strongest place. Now bring your elbows down, just like the chest opener in our beginning. Pull your elbows down towards your rib cage. And then push your arms forward. Extending your warrior one. Bring your hands to the floor. Step right leg back. Back to down dog, forward into the vinyasa. Here we go. Back to plank. Lower down to your mat. Press the floor away. Up dog. Curl your toes. You're back to down dog. One more time. Forward into plank. Lower yourself down. Press the ground. Curl the toes. Bend your knees. Jump in. Find your fold. Here's your chair. Arms reach up. Take a breath. Reach all the way up to the ceiling. A little back bend. Exhale and fold. Hands back to floor. Jump your feet back. Press into down dog. Take your left leg. Lift all the way to your ceiling. Now bring your left foot forward. Drop right heel. Your foot is on the diagonal. Square your hips. Reach your arms up to your ceiling. Find your strong place. Now pull your elbows down towards the ribs, the back of your rib cage. Open your chest. Then push forward and hold. Hands to floor. Left leg back. Press the down dog through the vinyasa. Here we go. Forward to plank. Elbows in. Lower to the ground. Press the ground away. Up dog. Load the upper body. Drop your hips. Curl your toes and you're back to down dog. Let's do it one more time. Forward to plank. Brace your core. Lower yourself down. Press the ground. Open your chest here. Curl your toes. You're back to down dog. Bend your knees. Jump forward. Find fold. Inhale. Right to chair. Reach all the way up to your ceiling. A little back bend. Fold all the way forward. Bend your knees. Jump back into down dog. Press your down dog nice and strong and stay for a moment. If you need child's pose, if that feels exactly what your body needs right now, go to it. Or you can stay right in the down dog for just a moment. You can even pedal your feet. Feel the strong in your upper body. Or feel the release where you need it in child's pose. Now, take a deep breath. We're going to take our right leg and lift all the way to ceiling. Sweep the right foot forward. Keep the back heel lifted. And we're going to come into high lunge. Drop your left heel down. Open up to warrior two. And nice and strong. We're going to reach all the way across. And then all the way to the other side. Let's do that one more time to each. Reach all the way to the right side and reach all the way to the left side. Now extend your right leg and arms stay horizontal to the floor. Reach all the way across as far as you can, and then find your triangle. Right hand to shin, right hand to the floor. Think of dropping the rib cage, open your chest, left arm to ceiling. And just hold a strong pose. Nice job. Now take your left arm, bring it behind your back. Try to open a little further and turn your gaze to your ceiling. And we're going to bend our right leg. Windmill all the way back to sun warrior, reverse warrior. And we're going to come to a squat. Take a breath, arms reach all the way up. And you're going to pull your elbows down towards the back rib cage. Breathe in and do that several times. Pull down. Stay loaded in your squat. Breathe in. And pull down. Breathe in. Two more times. Take a breath. Inhale. Pull. Breathe in. Pull down. And just hold your squat. Nice chest opener here. Arms pushing back as well as down, loading the lower body, feeling some work on the inside of your legs. And we're going to this time switch to the other side. So we're going to pivot, bring our hands down, find down dog. So I want you to take a breath, keep a strong down dog here. And we're going to go into our vinyasa a few times before we move on. Bring yourself to plank, lower yourself down, press up, curl toes, you're back to down dog. Bring yourself forward to plank, lower down, press. Remember the option to drop the knees before you begin to lower down. So right here, drop the knees, lower yourself down, press the ground away, keep the upper body loaded, curl the toes, and you're back to down dog. Take your left leg and lift all the way up to three-legged dog. You're pressing your right heel down towards your mat as you lift your left leg to your ceiling. Try not to rotate your hips. And then swing your left foot forward. And we're coming into high lunge. If you need to walk yourself up or just sweep yourself up into your lunge. Find it, hold it. Now we're going to open up to warrior two. Drop your right heel, arms come horizontal, right out from your shoulders, square your body to the front. And we're going to reach all the way towards the left side and all the way towards the right side. Let's do that again. Reach all the way across and all the way the other way. Extend your left leg, arms horizontal, reach all the way across. And then find your way into your triangle. Bring your hand to your shin. You can even go just a little higher. You can go all the way down to your ankle or all the way down to the floor. your triangle, trying to drop the rib cage, extending out of your hip, left arm to ceiling. Now we're going to go a little stronger. Bring your right arm behind your back and then turn your gaze upward. Now we're going to bend our left, bring ourselves into reverse or sun warrior, whatever you call it. We have different names, different programs. Good morning, Larry. And let's find our way into squat. Inhale. Let's go back to our chest opener. Pull your elbows down. Get a good stretch. Arms fall. Breathe in and pull down. Release. Inhale. Pull down. We're keeping our lower body loaded. Let's go 3 more times. Breathe in. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Hope everybody's feeling good today. It's going to be so much nicer today. Larry, be very quiet. Breathe in. Everyone reach up and pull down. I'm giving you a bonus one. Now, find your way into fold. Wide fold. Get a little release. This is comparable to a child's pose. Let go of the upper body. And let's walk our hands over towards the right side of our mat and find our way into down dog. And you know what we're going to do. Come forward to plank, lower knees if you need, lower your body down. We're going to go through this a few times. Press up, curl your toes, you're back to down dog. Waking up our upper body today. Lower down, press the ground, up dog, curl your toes. You're back to down dog. Let's do it 2 more times. I'm going to give you a bonus here. Lower down, press the ground away. 1 more time. Forward into plank. Lower yourself down. Press and find your way to down dog. Here we are. Nice strong down dog. We're going to take our right leg, lift all the way to ceiling. Bring yourself forward into lunge. Take your arms, reach all the way up. Yeah, we were just in a lunge. We're going to do it again. But with this, we're going to come into a little balance work. So I want you to shoot forward into warrior 3, but bring your arms behind you. And then sweep your arms forward, come back to your lunge. Let's do it again. Push forward. And arms sweep back up to ceiling, drop into your lunge. Find your balance. Let's do it 2 more times. Arms sweep back. Warrior 3, try to square your hips the best you can. And then arms sweep. Last time. Bring yourself into warrior 3 and just hold. Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. Let's bring our left leg forward and extend it out in front of you. And then we're going to take our leg and push it back. This time you can sweep your arms forward. Let's try that just 1 more time. Bring our left leg forward, extend it out in front of you. And our warrior 3, arms sweep forward. And then drop your left foot, come into lunge. Woo. And bring your hands down to the floor. And find low lunge. I'm going to have you twist towards the right side of your body. So your right knee is forward. Just twist towards the knee that is forward. And then we're going to twist and do an open twist. Open up towards the device or the other side of your mat. And then hands to the floor. Step your right leg back. Find your down dog. Here we go. Forward into plank. Lower yourself down. You know the sequence. Press. Curl your toes. You're back to down dog. 2 more times. Forward into plank. Lower yourself down. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. 1 more time. Forward into plank. Lower yourself down. Elbows. Hug your body. Press the ground away. Lift. Curl your toes. You're back to down dog. And let's go to the other side. Left leg lifts all the way to ceiling. 3-legged dog. Sweep your left foot forward. Right to your hands. You're staying in a lunge. Sweep your arms or walk yourself up to lunge and hold. And then our balance. We're going to come forward. Right leg is behind you. Square your hips. Arms stay behind you right at the moment. And drop your right foot back to the ground. Arms sweep up to ceiling. Do that a few more times. Forward. And right foot back to your mat. Arms sweep up to your ceiling. We're going to do it 2 more times. Forward. Warrior 3. And right foot back. Arms sweep to your ceiling. 1 more time, but you're going to stay here in Warrior 3. And we transition. We're going to bring our right leg through. Extend it out in front of you. Bracing your core, trying to hold your posture. And then as you bring your right leg back, you're going to bring your arms forward into Warrior 3. And I lost my bell. Adding the carpet in here. Now bring your right leg through. And push back to Warrior 3. We're going to do it 1 more time. Bring your right leg through. Extend it in front of you. Holding on to it. And come back to Warrior 3. Hold it strong. And then we're going to drop our right foot down. Come back to your lunge. Bring your hands to the floor. Low lunge. And I want you to twist towards the device or left side of your mat. Then we're going to go to an open twist to the back. Come back to low lunge. Step your left foot back. Find your down dog. Let's come forward into our vinyasa. Forward into plank. Lower yourself down. Elbows in close to your ribs. Press up. Curl your toes. You're back to down dog. 2 more times. Forward into plank. Elbows in. Lower your body down. Press. Curl your toes. Option, keep your legs on the ground. Or keep them elevated in your up dog, creating a little more tension in your upper body. Curl your toes. You're back to down dog and stay. We're going to take our right leg, lift up to 3-legged dog. And I want you to bring your knee to the opposite elbow, just like we started today. And then I want you to reach back up. And this time I want you to bring your right leg underneath and just lay it on the ground. And then I want you to open, as if you're going into a side plank. But we are going to do that to the other side. Take your left hand down, sweep the right leg over the top, and side plank to the other side. Back to plank, press to down dog. Let's try that on the other side. We're going to do it a couple times on each side. So first round is just getting a feel. Take your left leg all the way up to ceiling. Bring your left knee to the right elbow. And then shoot your left leg all the way back up to 3-legged dog. And then we're going to take our left leg and shoot it out underneath our body and open. And then right hand comes down. You're going to turn and side blank to the other side. See, it's fun. It's kind of fun. Wakes me up. Take it back to plank. Push back to down dog. Let's do the first side. Right leg all the way up to ceiling. Right knee to left elbow. That's the strong place. Feeling our upper body. Push back to three-legged dog. Now take your left leg and lay it on the ground. And you're going to open all the way up to your ceiling. Bring your left hand down. Take your right leg, stack it on top of your left, and twist to the other side for side plank. Back to plank, and let's do the other side one more time. Take your time. Laugh at yourself if you kind of do something or if you fall down for a second on the mat. Not a big deal. Left leg all the way up. Bring your left knee across to the right elbow. Push back to three-legged dog. Left leg comes under the body, extends out in front, and I open up towards the ceiling. And then this is where we turn towards the other side. Right hand down, turn the body, and open to side plank to the other side. Lock it in. Come back to plank, down dog. Okay, we have our last sequence before we go into some Pilates work. Bring yourself forward into plank. Lower yourself down. I'm adding here. Press up. Curl your toes. You're back to down dog. Bend your knees. Jump forward. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, roll all the way back down. Sit into chair. Hands to the floor. Back to your fold. Jump back. Find down dog. Come forward into plank. Elbows in. Lower your body down to your mat. Press up. Curl your toes. You're back to down dog. Bend your knees. Jump or step forward to fold. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, roll all the way back down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold, jump or step back. Find down dog. Forward to plank. Lower yourself down. Press. Curl your toes and you're back to down dog. Hold your down dog. Strong as you can. Lift your heels up really high and then exhale and sink them down towards your mat. Let's do that again. Lift up really high and press 2 more times. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, sink your heels. 1 more time. Breathe in and hold your down dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Then we're coming down to our mat. And I want you to lower the knees down to your mat. And let's have a seat. We're going to come into our V-sit. Still good with time. Good. Okay. So heels on the ground. I want you to just hold the sides of your legs. And I want you just to sit up nice and tall. Don't even worry about bringing your heels off the floor. But do try to let your heels rest on the floor with the least amount of weight. Okay, so put most of your body weight here over your hips, in your core, in your upper body. Try not to push the weight of your body forward into your heels. So a light support of the heels, but they are down like a kickstand. Find your good posture, and I'm going to have you just kind of rock up and then drop the heels. Holding the side, rock up and down. Not too much, right? Just enough. Trying to find that center, your balance without losing your posture. Bracing your core. Now try to come up and try to hold it. So once you've rocked back, try to find your good posture. Bring your heels down as you need. And try to find the center where you have good, strong position. And then bring your heels down. That was good. Let's do it a couple more times. Hold on. Find the place, find your good posture, get rid of the roundness, work on it, and down. One more time. Take a breath. Find the balance, brace your core, and then bring it down. Now, we're going to go into it, and you're going to choose at any given time if you need to bring your heels down or if you can advance it by extending your legs and all that. So I want you to find your V-sit, your heels are down, and then I want you to find your way in to whatever's most comfortable for you with your heels down or heels up, and try to release your arms. I want you to try to hold. Keep thinking about your posture. How can you maintain your posture? Do you need support? Do you need to bring your heels down? And relax. We're going to do it one more time, and then I'm going to add a little sequence to it. But always remember your heels can come down if you need to. Come back into your V-sit, either with heels down, heels up. If your heels are down, maybe you bring one leg up. Maybe you bring the other leg up afterwards, or leave that heel down. Find your way into your V-sit. Can you extend your legs? Do they need to be bent? Does it compromise your form? Bring yourself down. Now I'm going to add a little bit of rotation. So we're going to come in and out, adding the little bit of rotation. Find your way into V-sit. And then I want you to go twist towards the right, twist towards your left, twist towards your right, twist towards your left, release. Do it again. Back in, twist, 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 hands on, release. Try it again. Back into V-sit, twist, 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 and down. One more time. Find that strong V-sit, strong posture, twist. We're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down to your mat. Hug your knees in. And we're going to extend our legs. Single leg stretch. Anchor your low back down. If you were in my core class yesterday, I think I had this in there for a little bit. Anchor down. Single leg. 10, 9, 8, 7. Point your toes. 5, 4, 3. And we're going to go right into a crisscross bicycle twist. Slow enough, but with some energy. Keeping the tension building. Twist it out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Knees over hips. Hug them in. And then extend and circle your arms around and hug back in. Reach and circle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reach all the way over the head. Extend your body. If that's too much for your low back, leave your knees over your hips. Circle in and hug in. Let's do that 4 more times. Extend, circle, hug. Extend, circle, hug. 2 more. Reach overhead, circle around, hug it in. Last time. Bring your knees in over your hips and pump your arms. Keep your legs in tabletop. Pulse, pump. You can even hit the floor. Anchor down. Hold the work you've just created. We're almost out of here. Keep going. You can extend your legs a little bit. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Feet close to your glutes. Press up into bridge. We're working our way into the last little bit with some flexibility. Press your hips towards the ceiling. Bring your arms under your body. Press your heels to the floor. Get a good back bend here. Squeeze your legs towards each other. And then take your hands to your hips. We're going to lower our hips down to the floor, pull our knees in, and then roll up. Let's take ourselves forward, facing the device, and we're going to cross the right leg over the left leg, come into a seated twist. So I want you to take your left arm. This is your right leg. Take your left arm, wrap around your right leg, and twist and look over your right shoulder. Taking a deep breath. If you want a little stronger twist, bringing your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. And on your exhale, see if you can go a little further. And then I want you to unwind. Let's do the other side. Left leg over the top. Hug in. And we're going to twist on your exhale. Sit up nice and tall. And again, if you want to go to that deeper place, taking your right elbow on the outside of your left knee, and on your exhale, begin to open up a little further. And then I want you to come to center, unwind your legs, tuck your right leg in, and I'm going to have you take your left hand to your right knee, take your right arm up overhead and bring yourself into a side bend towards your left leg. And then inhale, and on your exhale, come back in one more time. And bring it out, and let's switch sides. Tuck your left leg in. Take your right hand to your left knee. Take a breath in, and side bend towards your right leg. And then inhale, and let's go right back in again. Bring your left arm overhead. And take a breath on the inhale, lift up, take your legs wide, and take your hands out in front of you. And just begin to let gravity do what it does, allowing your body to fold forward. But do take your time. This is where I'm going to leave you. So I want you to kind of stay in your wide folds, and certainly doing any more stretches right now, depending on what you're going to do the rest of the day. If you're going to go out for a walk this morning, then maybe you come back and do some more stretching when you're done. So I want you to find a nice place in your wide fold to just kind of settle in. Using your exhale to find that comfortable place for your body. And feel free to stay there as long as you need to this morning. Thank you very much for joining me for Yoga Fusion this morning. Hope everybody feels more awake and energized. Definitely get outside. It's going to be a gorgeous day. I look forward to seeing you. I'll be back tomorrow for strength, and I'll be back Saturday for insanity. And coming up next is Planks with Pete. And I look forward to seeing you. Take care. Have a great day.